was gonna leave for my trip this morning, but didn't realize this was going on today. So made up a sign. Here we go, welcome to Bedside, welcome to Bedside! Brooklyn!
You're amazing! Look at you go! You're doing it!
Welcome to Bedside, you guys! Welcome to Bedside! Puerto Rico! Neighborhood, slow and steady, wins the race. Yeah! Welcome to Bedside! Welcome to Bedside! Welcome to Bedside! Go hang out at the New York City Marathon. Don't run in it, go hang out. Big party, way less exhausting. All right, let's get on the road, huh? All right, Yuns. I didn't check, see if any cats were in my room, so I left the door cracked so you could check, see if any of them are under the bed or anything. And then, yeah, hopefully we won't stall out here.
I'm just talking to you.
Yeah, man. Okay, bye.
Okay.
Love yous.
Okay, be safe.
I will.
Look at your camera and everything, brother.
Yeah, man, say hey.
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 It's filming now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's filming.
Got the easy pass this time. All right. Got the windshield on. We got the Nelson rig, dry duffel on the back, skateboard underneath, Harley roll top duffel. I like all the waterproof stuff because I don't like having to put covers on everything. That should be good. Oh, that's so nice as a backrest. We good? Yeah. All right, later. Bye. Yo, B, get out of here. That would suck. Yeah, what are you doing, dude? Yeah, so we got 4 hours of highway today. Because if you don't go the highway, then it's like 8 hours. Alright, we got the dumbest intersection known to man. Hey, there was the state line. Welcome to Delaware. Now, hey, I'm in Delaware. Oh, hey, look, Yuns. It's the Baltimore Harbor Tunnel. See? I even put it on the screen for you. The Baltimore Harbor Tunnel was opened in 1957? 57, yeah. So it's 2 tunnels, 2 lanes each. It's, you always got to honk in a tunnel. Anybody else? Okay. It's 1.45 miles long. They've got 32 fans in there to move the air around, which is good because, yeah, you don't want a tunnel getting stale, start smelling like a locker room. And then you got to deal with all those people, locker room talking in there. That's annoying. But anyway, it's it ranges from 50 feet deep to 101 feet deep, so Yeah, there's some ear popping going on. But it's, it runs below Baltimore Harbor, hence the name of the tunnel. But if you haven't been to the inner harbor, that's super cool. We should go there on field trips because I don't know if you know your geography, but Philly's pretty close to Baltimore. And they got a wicked aquarium there. What's got a rainforest on top? What? Yep, seriously, they put a rainforest on top of the aquarium. I don't know why I'm talking like that. People don't talk like that in Baltimore. It's actually similar to the Philly accent, but a little bit different. I know most of you have watched the TV show with the drug dealer. See, I don't even know. I didn't watch The Wire. That's what it was. I had watched a couple episodes, but the main cop, his voice, his accent really bothered me, and so I had a hard time watching it. But anyway, if you're in the Baltimore area, definitely hit up the Inner Harbor and go to the aquarium. What's got a rainforest on top? All right, that's enough of that. Enjoy.
Pero los caprichos.
I don't know if that's right. Caprichos? Pero los, though. But it's obviously a noun, and it's multiple of, because los in the front. Anyway, we're in DC now. Well, not we. You're watching this video at home or on your phone or whatever. I made it to DC, though, and was sitting at this light realizing,
Hot dang.
yeah, just how long I had been sitting there. And you can kind of tell by the song. I mean, I think we make it most of the song, so it's got to be under 3 minutes, but it just seemed like forever. Here we go.
Hey, what the? So it's like a fancy Brooklyn. Dude, that's their house. Apparently it was an old butcher shop. This is it. All right, Simon. I smell what you're cooking.
All right, so this is DC. Yeah, it looks very dangerous. Horrible things happening here. Horrible. This place closes at 3 and it's like 2 minutes till. Can I still get a sandwich?
You're here, you made it.
Yeah, buddy.
Great day.
Dude, Mangialardo's is legit. Mangialardo. You're a Mangialardo. But anyway, they got killer hoagies. Yeah, and they're only open till 3. They open at 8, which I didn't see any breakfast sandwiches on the menu. And it'd be a little heavy grabbing a meatball hoagie at 8 a.m. But you do you, man. So yeah, heading to Lynchburg, and I have to drive through DC to get there. So fun. So much crime around here. It's really scary. Like that lady, she's totally playing. She's not unable to walk. She can walk just fine. She'll hop up, pick your pocket, and take off before you even know what happened. Look at that. Very dangerous. Very dangerous, lady. All those people. Look at that baby. That baby looks really terrifying. Hope you guys find Antifa soon. Yeah, so a government car magically appears next to me after I yelled at the National Guard guy about Antifa. That's a nice big building. I wonder what they do in there. Ooh, fancy. Looks way nicer than ours. Good puppy. Yeah, I was gonna go to all these, but they're shut down. La Infant Plaza. It's just a bunch of babies sitting in a plaza. Oh, Sackler Gallery, boo! Why have they not taken the name off of that? Oh, right, because Trump's president. I gotcha. Huh, wonder what that is. So this is Jeff Bezos's new rocket ship, paid for with his corporate welfare money. Pretty. Oh, that is. There's a World War II memorial. What a bunch of anti-fascists. Steps. A lot of steps. Lincoln Memorial. Our third greatest president. After Trump and Taft, of course. What's up, buddy? You want to pay attention? A little breakfast, jammy. Go right there. Remember when gas was cheaper? I do. Here's me driving through rural-ass Virginia, which is not necessarily a safe place. Luckily, I am a very white-passing Hispanic, so I was good. But you never know what you're going to run into back here. And yeah, look, hey man, I realize I'm not scraping pegs or whatever around these turns, but ride your own ride. Maybe we need better police officers. In case you missed his sign, it said Dems are police haters, which I ain't a Dem, but I'm also anybody that keeps pushing this left-right paradigm garbage, I tend to try to call out. We're all on the same side, people. Quit trying to divide, man. Anyway, Lynchburg, Virginia, home of karate places and the bed of Christian nationalism. The bed of it? Is that a thing? It's one of the places it started for sure. Go. Oh, right. It's wait, it's coming up. So here is where, okay, notice tow truck. Here's where I dumped the bike for the first time. Oh, and just damn. Over like a moron.
That was a mistake.
Nadir. Okay, I was totally freaking out here, obviously. First time this bike's been on the ground, and I was worried about what got scratched up, what got bent.
Holy cow.
Couldn't get it up. Tried to whatever. Stop.
That's a bad idea.
Well, yeah, it wasn't a great idea, doofus. But lesson learned. But this is me totally freaking out now and being like, how am I going to get this thing up? I already tried once. Okay, we'll try it, do it the way they teach you. So heavy still. And really, it's not, I mean, I figured to have like maybe 100 extra pounds on that thing. So yeah, then I honked the horn thinking Mia, who's 4 foot whatever, and her 12-year-old son that's thin as a rail are going to come out and help me get this thing up. No.
This isn't good.
No offense to you guys. And yeah, that's that.
Hello?
Obviously. I don't know who I'm saying hello to.
Yo.
And this is even dumber. I try to get the tow truck driver's
Hey,
attention. Like he's...
Can you...
No, he's busy, you idiot. You're going to have to do this yourself. So then I take off my gloves, which blood blister later, whatever. But I was trying to get my helmet off so I could breathe and slow down my breathing and just relax. The bike, I timed it, was only on the ground for 2 minutes total. 120 seconds was it. So, relaxed. You could do it. Put your back into it. Oh, who's a big boy? Who's a big boy? Me, that's who.
Holy cow. That was a nightmare. Well, we got that on camera.
Nice.
Little scratch. Thank goodness.
Okay, the next morning. On the way to Knoxville now. And check it out. Old Harley dealership in Lynchburg. With old sign up still. It was pretty cool. Lynchburg's not bad, man. A lot of cool restaurants. Some cool people. You'll find your cool people. Lots of cool architecture and old houses and carriage houses and things like that. The only problem with it, though...
Oh, gross. Jerry Falwell Parkway. No, thank you. Oh, it smells like catfish, too. That's fitting.
In case you don't know, Jerry Falwell, televangelist that started the Christian nationalism movement, basically to use the Christian voting base to gain political power and money. Duh. There's Liberty University. He started that, to try to get kids younger or whatever. His son ran it for a while till they figured out that his son liked paying the pool boy, literally the pool boy, to have sex with his wife while he watched. Which, look, I don't got a problem with that. If that's your kink, my problem comes in you claiming to be this big man of God and taking people's money and pushing a moral code on them that you yourself do not follow, knowingly do not follow. Yeah, how would you unknowingly watch your wife get boofed by the pool guy?
Old people with the pineapple and their handicap. Good for them. Rock City. See Rock City. There's this stupid rich people thing. Don't go here. Don't go there.
I'm not going to say the name of the place because I don't want to put their name out there, but it's the Hobbit place where people have weddings and stuff that they just crammed into South Knoxville around all these residential spots. I think I talked about it in the video from last year. Anyway, don't support that garbage.
Here we go.
Always nice pulling up this drive, man. One of the few constants in my life. We moved around a lot growing up, so our constants were Connecticut with mom's family and Knoxville with dad's family. So I love this place.
Hello? What's happening? Hey.
Oh man, I was praying my heart out, especially at the end there.
We made it. We made it.
Didn't get drowsy.
No. No.
With all that air, how can you? With all that oxygen.
Yeah, getting plenty of that. So no one's ever asked me about my gloves, so I'd figure I'd tell you about them. They're a Duluth trading company, fence mender gloves. Because any good country boy knows fence mender gloves are already Kevlar lined. And they're a little cheaper than, normal motorcycle highway gloves or whatever that have Kevlar in them. So yeah,
Just get you some Duluth Trading Company fence mender gloves, or any fence mender gloves, I guess. And they'll have Kevlar in them, or should. Check, you know. But yeah, that's it. So yeah, I'm excited to go to this new place today that I haven't ridden the skateboard at, but been anxious to. This is always fun. There we go. Well, how do you get it? Do not enter. Okay. Well, where do you enter? Oh, right there. Durr. Oh, that's a stupid entrance. This is ridiculous.
You never been here?
I mean, just kind of scoped it out, but wow.
Get a lap, dude.
Well, hang on.
That board ain't gonna ride itself.
I'm gonna scope it out first, man. I ain't gonna just dive in.
Oh, dive in.
Yeah. They did have a little kiddie pump track down at the bottom of the hill, just a little oval, and I was like, yeah, let me go warm up on that before I crack my noggin open or something. But surprisingly, after a couple minutes and getting pretty dizzy from just going around in that circle, it was like, all right, we're ready to go.
What's your name again?
Trey.
Trey.
And you're Doug.
Doug.
Yeah, you are.
New York's not legal, are they?
Yeah, totally,
They
completely.
are? New York is?
Oh yeah.
I did not know that.
Yep, across the board, man.
I know Maine is, ain't they?
Yeah, I was just up there, yeah. Here's the whole track. Man, this place is so much fun. Endless lines, obviously, you can tell. And it's way easy to spend a couple hours out there and just wreck yourself. But yeah, a lot of fun, good workout. And then, so the people that live behind us, they are kind of higher ups in the Appalachia Mountain Bike Club, and they're the ones that cut all the trails through their property, and one of them runs through our property. But they also have a bunch of dirt jumps in their backyard. And Doug, who I was talking to there, he said him and some guys that he knew were going to go hit those jumps the afternoon we met. So I decided to walk back there and check that out. Ta-da!
Yeah, I got some work to do. I've seen you since then. I saw you at Norris. Oh my god! Dude, the speed.
Did you see the case?
No.
He
double
saved
cased
that,
it.
dude.
I thought he was dead.
No, I
and he
meant-
still made it.
But the speed. That's comfy.
Make it gooder.
Gooder.
Yeah. We did build that.
All right, that's Mom. She's gonna help me do the. She's gonna camera while I change the headlight. All right, here. You want to hold that? Okay, let's see what it looks like. Okay, get a shot of that, and then what it looks like against the wall there. So we're gonna see how much brighter it is. Yeah, there's just a little screw under here. We're gonna take that off. Ooh, somebody torque that down pretty good. You're doing great, Mother. So good. Okay, there's the little nut. Put him on the towel. so we don't lose them. You gotta keep everything organized. Yeah, we'll put that guy there. And then again, hold the light, you know, so it doesn't fall out. Because it will. Put that down. Looky. Oh, stuffings. And we're gonna pull this guy off. Or I thought we were gonna pull that guy off. There's some trick to it. Should just pull right off. Unless that's what I'm missing. What is happening right now? I can't get this off. What do you think, Mother?
Not thinking much. Just it's getting cold.
Okay, well that's not good. It's not supposed to make that cartoon noise. Why is the plug not coming off of here? Well, that's definitely not supposed to do all that at once. Yeah, see? That's not.
I think I'm gonna stop it.
Nothing's supposed to catch.
Okay. And I'm gonna go inside.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
And
Huh.
should I put this down there?
Sure. Well, Mom got cold and went inside, so here's the rest. I'm gonna put the bulb in there.
And hungry.
Okay, well, Mom's inside and warm and fed. New bulb is in. See if it makes any difference. Kinda. Bye.
All right, so we're heading to Asheville. I keep saying I'm heading to Asheville to do some shows. 3 nights of shows in Asheville. Asheville is such a cool little mountain town with a lot of sneaky little older stoners out there. I guess not so sneaky, they admit to it, but always a fun time in Asheville and taking the back roads, going through Appalachia. I really love this part of the country. But this is Appalachia. This is a lot of what you'll see. Little houses like that. Some that are taken care of, some not so much. A lot of that. A lot of just old buildings that are run down. It is rural, homies, with a capital R, for sure. But hot dang, it's lovely. Here's my Airbnb. Check out the Airstream. Not staying in that. But it's a cool little industrial spot where they threw up that Airstream and then a little tiny home around back here. You'll see it in a second. There it is. The little green guy.
So that was my home for 3 days while I was doing shows here. It was pretty dope. Here's my little tiny house for the next couple days here in Asheville. And then open the door. Carl Dean. And then that's the, oh, you can't see it. What's up, Asheville? They're like, y'all remember that girl's name? What was it? Claire, Monique, whatever. What did you call it, that French broad? And then, ta-da. Had time to smoke a joint along the way. We're perfect. Oh, nice. Right on, Asheville. That says a little more about their bad parenting, I think, than us being of grandparent age, you know? No helmet, no meds. Let's do this. No therapy even. What? I know, right? Try to hurt my feelings. You can't. I don't got them no more. And they are not bringing fentanyl over in backpacks, you guys. If you think they are, that tells me two things. You've never lived near the border, and you've never run drugs. That baby could end up being the next Ted Cruz or something. Gotta think outside the box here, people. All right. Don't start with that. 420. 24/7. And then they were like, that seems a little dangerous. But then you'd see a picture of the girl and you'd be like, nah, she'll be fine. I mean, if you're a fan of 80s music, you're a fan of some dude that wore makeup, that's for sure. And we started the whole LGBTQ thing. There just weren't no letters, you know? We were like, it's just the gays and the lesbians. And the kids that like to go to the Rocky Horror Picture Show at midnight, them too. A chart or a graph, color-coded? Perhaps that would be nice. I'll just be over here vacuuming. Vacuuming. Just throw in a handful of peanuts and gluten. And the government killed at least 3 of them. Like, that's not even, conspiracy. That's fact. The other 2, we can smoke a joint after the show and talk about it. My dad's family's from a holler over yonder, other side of the mountain there. But there's still rules. Like, they gotta be able to understand basic commands. Like, shut up and get the f*** away from me. Right? Then I'll give you a bar and grill. But just a bar, nothing for a baby there. And I'm about to blow this joint smoke all up in its dumb baby face. So, not starting off great. I mean, who didn't try on their mom's clothes when they were a kid? It's fascinating, But then you're like, the shoes are cool, but really impractical. And then you go back to the jeans and the t-shirts. Like, everything works itself out. You're not gonna have to buckle up any more than you already have, so it's fine. I'm not about, Here come the dick jokes, buddy. Did you see they had to put out a statement in Kentucky and Alabama and tell the people there, like, hey, you guys, because people were calling in saying, hey, why can't we vote today? And they were like, hey, dum-dums, you can't vote for mayor of New York. You live in Kentucky. That's what we're dealing with. Hot damn. I voted for him. That was great. It was the first guy. Yeah, well, I mean, it wasn't a tough choice. Somebody who wants to help the people or a rapist. Like, it's not like there was an epidemic of turtles washing up on the beaches with straws crammed up their nose. It was one dude. Like, hey man, you guys want to come over and smoke some weed and eat some Cheez-Its and we talk about the defense budget and Yeah, so maybe I get Bernie, but even he's gonna be like, what, no extra toasty? I'm out. Look,
I've been smoking weed for 30 years. The price of weed has gone up $0.
So this is the river named after that French broad. The next morning, I went to Butterpunk and got biscuits and gravy with an egg and a bunch of other stuff on top of it. Go there and get their biscuits and gravy. Ain't as good as Nanny's, but it's close, man. And then the next morning, this happened.
When I first got into town over here, there was a taco place up the street called Taco Billy. And so got some pork tacos from them, and they were really good. And I saw they had breakfast tacos. And who doesn't love a good breakfast taco? So I went back this morning to get some of those. And I was wearing my Birds hat. So as soon as I walked in the door, a dude behind the counter was like, "Go Birds." And I was like, "Go Birds." I didn't say to him, but I did in my brain. But anyway, I got 2 migas and then just a regular bacon, egg, and cheese. And then I got back to my tiny home here, and check it. 2 migas, bacon, egg, and cheese. And extra with a little heart and a smiley face. And I don't know if that's because of the birds, but I'll take it. And you should go to Taco Billy if you're ever in Asheville, because their tacos are muy bueno. Plus, todos en la cocina hablan español. So, you know, it's good. That was silly.
Back on the road to Knoxville, and took a different route this time. I mean, obviously same windy stuff, but I went from Asheville to a town called Trust, which is just north of Luck. Not even making that up. And then north from Trust to Hot Springs, and it's like this most of the time, which is super groovy. And look, the sun was shining, partly cloudy to say the least. And then part of the drive is along some part of road that's named after the devil's anatomy or something horrible, you know, like dead man's something or broken leg something or whatever. It was cool. Highly suggest. Yeah, if you're going between Asheville and Knoxville, go through Trust and Hot Springs. That's how you do that. And then once I got back to Knoxville, area is actually in Sevierville. You know, I had to swing by and say hey to Dad and tell him about all of the fun shows and the ride and stuff. Oh, that was so sappy. Anyway, this seems like a good way to end the first episode. All right, later.